Welcome to day 16 of the Advent Calendar, sourced by the Whiskey Tribe, arranged by me, and we're working our way through it one day at a time. Only 9-ish, this 9 days left. This is we're getting some fun stuff right now. I mean, the whole thing has been good, but today, Talisker 10. Now, sort of like Oban, this is one of those whiskeys that is just relentlessly good. And what I mean is, for me, Talisker is like a chameleon. Because depending on what time I come to it, whether I've been drinking something else first, what I'm eating, what time of day, Talisker to me completely changes. It is one of the most versatile single malts, I think, on the market today, as far as its ability to give you a different thing depending on the context in which you drink it. And I love that about this whiskey. I've said this before, I think on camera, but there was a meal where I was at one of those steakhouses that does like surf and turf. And so we started with like salad and then oysters and then steak and then crab. It was a big, like an anniversary meal. And I had Talisker 10 the whole night long, and every course, including dessert, the Talisker 10 just kept changing. And that's when I truly fell in love with Talisker. I mean, of course, you get that bright, sort of shiny citrus saltwater taffy almost. Oh, but then it's got this like rich mid honey. Okay, so I know exactly who I think this is musically. I think that, as ironic as it is, as a Texan artist, I think this is Lyle Lovett. Because the thing about Lyle Lovett is, when I meet somebody and I say, do you listen to Lyle Lovett, or have you heard this Lyle Lovett album? And they say, oh no, I don't like country. My first thought instantly in my head is, you've obviously never listened to Lyle Lovett, because Lyle Lovett is not just country. On some songs, sure, he can do straight up country. And on one album, he can do a straight up country song followed by big band jazz, followed by super Texas folk, followed by gospel, followed by blues, followed by, I mean, you name, the guy can play anything. And his voice is just, it's one of the best. And that ability to sort of chameleon a style is very much a Texan thing. You will find most famous Texans artists have blended together 3 or 4 genres. I mean, even Stevie took blues to a little more of a heavy rock edge, not just straight dirt blues. You look at any famous one and you'll see that they sort of blend all these things together. That's why the Texas and Oklahoma, the outlaw country scene was separated from the country scene. Outlaw country wasn't quite, Johnny Cash country, and, it was more dirt country and more bluesy and sometimes more folk. And you'll see that the same way. Willie can do the same thing. But man, see, already, even on the second sip, I'm getting a little bit more of a moss note, like a funky, malty mustiness mixed with like vegetal notes that wasn't on the first smell on the first sip, but now it's there. And the nose is downshifting into more of a peaty mustiness, less sweet, more malt pepper. And now it's simplifying into honey. Son of a bitch. I tell you, if you have to pick a Lyle Lovett album to check out, go listen to Joshua Judge's Ruth as your first introduction to what Lyle's actually capable of doing when he's not, when you think you know what he can do. Just keeps changing it. Oh man, come on, Talisker, you guys voted well on this one. I like these little daily snippets. They're kind of fun. these little 5-minute excerpts. They're taking a lot more effort than I thought. I thought it'd be so easy to knock these out. But when I started comparing things to music, now I'm having to really think about it, and instead of just enjoy the whiskey and hang out with you guys. I'm considering, since I didn't create a whiskey for Christmas, let me look at the list. Yeah, I didn't select a whiskey for Christmas Day. I'm wondering, do you guys have the bandwidth to do a Christmas Day live stream? I mean, just me, because Rex, he's gonna be doing his family thing. I can't really drag Rex into the office, but I can do it from my house, maybe in the afternoon or something like that. It could be fun. It could be fun. Let me know what you think. All right. Until tomorrow, may your crazy stay this side of legal, and may you return before we have time to miss you. Cheers.